Hello, today is January 22nd and I'm standing at 3001 Knox Street, the future home of the first BGR The Burger Joint in Dallas, Texas. So today my goal is to take 3 different videos. One video I want to take of the ceilings, another video of the walls, and then another video of the flooring, so that I can use for future reference during construction. So I'm standing at the front of the store, as you can see, and the first thing we're going to do is the ceilings. So I'm going to go front through here, then over to the oven area, and then back into that door there where the sink and storage area, and then finally I'll head down the hallway and towards the back where there's the men's and women's restroom. So let's start right here, and all right, it's looking a little weird here. There's a TV on the wall, and we've got this strip that goes across the front of the room above the hood fan. But in the front of the hood fan, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 can lights. It's got 1 sprinkler head there and another sprinkler head over there next to the hood fan, and then it's got a speaker in the middle of all of that. So this strip doesn't go all the way back against the wall in the front, and if you look up here you can see that this brick wall does not go all the way up to the ceiling. So evidently this brick wall must have been for purposes of maybe holding the gas line behind the oven or some electricity or whatnot. Doesn't really make sense because this TV here has electricity in the wall without needing that extra 6 or 7 inch break right there. So up front we don't, well, let's stay with the ceiling. Okay, so then along the front wall here we have this light hanging from the ceiling, and we have a ceiling fan hanging from the ceiling. We have 1 exhaust, a second air conditioner exhaust, second ceiling fan, and then we have a strip of lights there hanging from the ceiling. Now up there you see a pipe coming into in and then out the wall. There's a sidewalk up above the ceiling. There's a second floor above us, and there's a balcony up there, and that's a drain draining the balcony. Problem is the drain today, it's raining and it's leaking. It's leaking on the floor right there. So let's see, we've got in back of that we've got a couple more pipes that span the length of the building, and then a bunch of pipes coming off of that. There's an additional exhaust for the air AC, and there's a huge box for the AC there. I'm not sure what you call it, a bunch of ugly piping coming out of it. Once again, there's another exhaust, another set of strip lights, and then on the other side of this big ugly box there's a lot of piping and wiring going crisscrossing the ceiling. Oh, I forgot to mention that, let's go back to the front again. Back up on that wall there's an exhaust vent coming out there. And just overall, this big drop ceiling right in the middle above the oven and whatnot, you can see better from this angle here. But above that, there's an exhaust. And then go back to where I left off over here, there's another one on top of that drop ceiling as well. All right, so that big mess right there is a part of the exhaust from the hood. It comes across the ceiling there, goes out through that wall there and out that back wall, which is outdoors. The ceiling is lower in that area than the rest of the area, and it's also low right here. And I'm guessing that the reason for that is to cover that piping right there as much as possible. So on the back side of this big conglomerate, there's another opening here with different levels of ceiling right in this area here for some reason. There's a vent coming out of the wall right there. And on the back side of this hood fan, we have another three sets of can lights with a sprinkler right there. So on this big ugly conglomerate here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6th light above me, hanging lights. There's a globe light there, a globe light there, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can lights. Something for the fire alarm. We have a vent there, a vent down there, and then looks like a speaker there and a speaker down there. And there's sprinklers, 1, 2, 3 along the front side. I don't see anything along the back side. So those are the only sprinklers on this drop ceiling area here. All right, so the hood has makeup air along the front, air getting sucked out along the back where the filters are. Inside there's 3 globe lights along with the Ansel system, fire suppression system, with some nozzles over here. So it's a pretty extensive hood fan. It's pretty nice, actually. All right, so that's the front room. So now we'll go to the back room. So let me get a shot of the door. We just came in. Go up. There's an exit sign. There's a light that's not working. I don't know if you can see up in the ceiling there. I kind of removed one of the tiles here so that we can see inside. There's a lot of wiring going on there. There's a gray box right there. And there's a pipe. Alright, so there's an exhaust, a sprinkler, and then there's a little cubby hole here, so where the Coke contraption is. But it's all drop ceiling back here in the back room. There's some kind of a, I think that's a part of the fire suppression system. There's another sprinkler head. Another open tile.